this wonderful quiet spot, I head off, rubber mat and a thumbs up. Here we go. Heading towards Leamington Spa and Warwick Castle. Here we come. That's an unusual route cluster. It's a lovely warm day, but windy. Here are some more of those same design houses that we saw at the top of the lock system. Very pretty. This is a nice house, right on the doorstep of the canal. We're sitting out there in the sunshine, having a cup of tea, watching the boats go by. How lovely is that? Earlier on, I picked some apples from that tree, and they were ripe and delicious, to be honest. Very sweet.
Look how hard this is to get to, look. Some of these moorings are really difficult for these locks. Look at this. Trying to get in there to hold it on those mooring bollards so I can moor up. It's mad. Tiny window to get your boat in and try and undo the locks. You have to come straight across there. Let's go whammo straight into there and smash it into the side and jump off quick for you to get onto that bollard. That is mad. It's cutting back fast. Hey, you beauty rippers. You sit on the lock gate. Look at it, it's just swinging now. Just feel when it's open, it's ready to open, or it just opens all by itself. You can feel the boat moving, the gate moving around when it's ready to open. And it's just so easy and simple. Just wait a few minutes.
After these systems were converted in the 1930s from a single to a double, the single side of the canal was just used as a filtering system, which they clear out regularly.
When the lock's starting to empty, because my boat will start going backwards ever so slowly, look, just to let me know that it's almost empty. Just take your time. It's the natural flow of things. The gates all grown and slightly open by themselves. The boat will move back, all ready for you. It's amazing. Look, see, it's going back. Almost empty now, look. On its own, beautiful. Gently slips back, and as you can see here, the gates are ready to open.
Unlike most locks, the sluices are on the side of the walls on these locks, which is really interesting.
Actually, so I can jump back on again after I've shut the gate. There you go, you're off again without having to moor up. Ooh, it's all dope. It's satisfying. It's very satisfying on your own.
The wind is blowing quite strong today, so mooring up against the wind is quite difficult. Now this is an amazing piece of architecture, I think. The amount of man hours to produce this arch or this structure must have been, look, all the bricks, they've used thousands and thousands of bricks in this archway. Look, stunning.
Serious structure, isn't it?
Here's a view from above. Just going to moor up here so I can get access to the van, so I can go back to pick Sui up because she wants to come to Leamington Spa with me.
I've just moored up. Now I'm off to try and find a supermarket. The thing about back, what's so close? Going to a new area is got to find the shops and all the local amenities. I enjoy that. I use Google Maps quite a lot to find the local areas, and then I see how far it is to walk or push bike or take the van, even if I'm near enough to the van. Just walking back now to get the van to move it to the next spot, which I enjoy as well because you meet people along the way. It's quite interesting. Doing everything from home, online, and all that kind of stuff, you haven't got the human interaction that I do crave now and then. Not all the time. I do like my own company, but I also crave other people as well. You know, it's a balance. But I'm just, as you can see, it's not a bad day. It's windy, and I'm coming up to a boat now. I do not like videoing around people. I feel really embarrassed. So I put my phone away as I'm walking past this boat, and I'll talk to you. There we go, just past that boat. Let these cyclists pass. Morning!
Hi!
Alright. And the bloke was hanging out the window in his boat. I bet he's thinking, who's he talking to? See, it's that kind of filming that I don't like, walking past people and talking. It's weird.
This was a bit of a weird sensation, walking over this gridding, looking down at it. It's really strange.
I'm back from Bournemouth, and got the guest star with me, star of the show. Is that? Hello. Little Sui sausage, just come back for a few days. We're going to head right to Leamington Spa city centre, right through, and we're going to see what we can do, where we can moor up in the city centre. As long as it's not too loud and too rowdy, we'll moor up there.
Yeah.
So here we go, innit, eh? Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to it, look. Alright.
We'll get into Leamington Spa and do some shopping, and then I think we're going to crack on to, because Sue wants to see Warwick Castle around that area, but we'll stop over in Leamington Spa for a night and then crack on in the morning, I think. Really have to make sure that the stuff on your roof isn't too high on some of these bridges. You can tell when you come into Leamington Spa because there's lots of graffiti on the walls, but it's not graffiti as in mindless, you know, destruction. It is art. Just passing this winding hole here. Well worth a look.
Amazing graffiti, look at this. Isn't that stunning? Wow. Look at that, Lord. Isn't that absolutely superb? Oh my word. Not so nice. Yeah, I know. I've seen it. Yeah, that's right.
These clips are actually on the way back when I was bringing Sui back to the train station, but I wanted to show you the graffiti in the same section. Stunning. I only saw this graffiti on the way back. It's not graffiti, it's art.
What are you doing? Cleaning?
Yeah.
Cleaning, are you? I was going to stay here for the night, but
So why can't you stay
student
there?
accommodation.
What?
Student accommodation. Artwork. It's graffiti artwork.
Yeah, graffiti.
It's not graffiti,
More like
so this
it.
is artwork.
Ooh.
View there, look, from out there window. Wow.
Lots of these bridges will take you into the city centre. We decided to pull up on the right hand side here just after this bridge. Steps and ramp on the right hand side here, giving us full access to all the amenities. So it's a great little location.
Making Sui.
Making your lunch. Your pot
Ooh.
noodle lunch.
What we having? Something simple.
Yeah.
Egg.
Egg, pad chow.
Oh, what's that? Chinesey.
Yeah, Korean one. Ooh. Hope I didn't break your egg.
She likes putting eggs in pot noodles and stuff, and pat chow.
Yeah, with the pad chow.
Pat chow, yeah.
So when you stir it, make sure you don't break your egg.
Right,
Leave
okay.
it for I don't know how long.
Trying out my new tripod, look.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent.
It's not boiling yet.
It's not boiled. Wait for the water to boil.
So yeah, so I put enough water first now.
Amazing, isn't it?
I thought you were talking about going to the river Avon.
Yeah, we'll go to the River Avon in a minute. There's another viaduct down here, look.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Sui, to that then?
I don't know, it's
Don't know what, it's amazing. Look at the engineering that goes into this. Putting water over a train line, that's incredible. Okay.
Because you don't have earthquake, then you'll be safe.
Also, an earthquake will be safe.
Yeah.
Not in Taiwan now, you know. An earthquake in England, do we?
Oh, you never know. A landslide or something.
Landslide. I don't think I'll have landslide. You never know. Might have landslides in England.
Yeah, and then all
Earthquake, she said.
the Canal River collapsed.
She gets earthquakes in Taiwan, that's why. All the time. Incredible, isn't it?
Power station
I want to show you this, look.
It's alright.
I want to show you this.
I know it's River Avon.
That's stunning. And the canal goes over it. Can you believe that?
Yeah?
Wow, look at this. Find out when it was built and everything.
Oh, got all this,
The famous River Avon. Are you warm enough?
Yeah. Really?
It's cold, isn't it?
It's freezing.
It's cold. It's like 16 degrees or something. Look at that. That's amazing.
Not too cold to freeze your nuts, but
Not too cold to freeze your nuts, but
That's
I hope my nuts don't freeze, Zoe. I don't want to pan too quick, so I make people sick. You've got to pan really slowly, like that. Pan to you.
dry over whatever.
And left a little bit, yeah?
Left.
That's right.
Left.
That's right.
Sure left.
just on the left here, you got moorings for the Tesco supermarket. You can moor up there for at least 24 hours. There's also a garage here if you want to get some diesel for your boat, if you need it, if you're desperate. This is a really tight turn, just going through this tunnel here. The thing about Leamington Spa is there's lots of main shops along the canal side.
Got Tesco garage down there, look. We've got a very low bridge here. You got any guns or grenades yet? Keep putting that in your bedroom. That's worth keeping, that. It's got what is it? Pedestrian diversion sign.
Yeah.
Magnet fishing, yay!
So we went off shopping around Leamington Spa and I just stayed on board, pottering around. We quickly set off the next day and headed our way to Warwick, passing Kate's boats on the left hand side here. They sell diesel and gas. No, don't sell diesel, sorry. They sell gas and they've got a chandlery. I think there's water there as well. A little shop there and a diesel tank there. I think it's for their own personal use, but you can get a pump out and you can moor up for the night and things like that. Just past Kate's boats you can moor up and walk into town, to Warwick town. It's about a mile. We decided to walk up there. Here's the high street going into Warwick. And there's some really nice old church there. A closer picture for you. This one here, look. There's also as you walk up the high street, there's an archway there, look. And as you go through the archway, you come across this phone box and this really unusual letterbox here, look. It's really small and very unusual, so I decided to get the scale for you there. Really old crooked house there for you. Coffee shops, quaint little houses just outside the walls of the castle. Went into the castle and there's a massive queue, so we decided just to walk around the grounds. And you can rent these wooden huts out, or you call them, or chalets. A beautiful setting. See the size of that pine tree there. Just want to say a big thank you from me and Suey. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks ever so much for watching. Thank you.
I want to do a shout out to my mate Rob and his mate Radic. Hello Rad, you alright? And Roberto lives in a van. He's done his own artwork on the side. I'll give you a picture, but he's also given me a painting. I'll show you. It's difficult to see there. Look, you can see that. Can you see it? Really hard to get a focus on it. It's called The Ruin, and he did that picture. And he does artwork and he's a busker, all that kind of stuff. Brilliant. Cheers, Rob.